Oh my gosh. People of the world, where am I? Have I disappeared into the ether? There I am. People of the world, hello and welcome. So much internet marketing, so much marketing as a foreign language. Today, Twitter updates hate speech policy to include links to, quote, hateful content. Facebook offers lucrative deals to prominent TikTok creators ahead of wider release of Instagram Reels. Concerns around data access by foreign nations should be expanded beyond the current China focus, according to Andrew Hutchinson. 5 key tools to improve the SEO potential of your content. How to use trending keywords from current events in content marketing. And last but not least, 9 mistakes to avoid when contacting websites for backlinks. It's July. Marketing as a foreign language starts right now. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Twitter updates hate speech policy to include links to hateful content. Twitter has updated its policies to now include links to hateful content within its parameters to unacceptable activity. Twitter writes, as we continue to address harmful content, we've updated our link policy. Hateful conduct and violence are now link content categories that we may block. Accounts dedicated to sharing these types of links may be suspended. So they're saying, nope, we're going to decide what hate speech is, and we're going to go ahead and block if you link to what we consider to be hate speech. Now, I think there are a number of organizations that exist on planet Earth where all of us would agree, yes, that's hate speech, but you've got to wonder where Twitter is going to draw the line. Quote, at times, Twitter will take action to limit or prevent the spread of URL links to content outside Twitter. This is done by displaying a warning notice when the link is clicked or by blocking the link so that it can't be tweeted at all. Among the URLs that Twitter may block, it now includes, quote, content that promotes violence against, threatens, or harasses other people on the basis of race, ethnicity, national origin, caste, sexual orientation, gender identity, religious affiliations, age, disability, or serious disease. This is in addition to malicious, spammy links, terrorism, illegal activity, and private information. They're a private company. They can do it or whatever they want. I wonder what people are going to think, where they draw the line on certain things. I'm sure you're going to be having a lot of folks saying this is ridiculous and a lot of folks saying this is the right thing to do. Twitter detects such violations via user reports, automated detection systems, and third-party reviewers. So it's entirely possible that some of this type of content will still make it through, but Twitter now has more specific rules against posted links to hateful content should be, in addition to policing hate speech directly posted on its own platform. Okay. Hate speech on social media more broadly has become a bigger focus of late, with a group of civil rights activists leading an ad boycott at Facebook. We've talked about that at length over its decision not to take action against offensive comments. Okay, we get it. Let's take a look at Twitter stock. Twitter stock. What is going on with Twitter stock? It is flat. Well, no, 6 months it's up, but everything's up since March. So the previous, well, it took a big drop in September. Yeah, it's up to like 2019-ish levels. So there you go. That's how the market's reacting to Twitter. Facebook offers lucrative deals to prominent TikTok creators ahead of a wider release of Instagram Reels. Remember, TikTok is a Chinese-based company. Facebook obviously is an American-based company. So Facebook offering lucrative deals to prominent TikTok creators shows the power of TikTok. Amid ongoing speculation about the future of TikTok, Facebook is looking to heap more pressure onto the short-form video app by offering high-priced contracts. Oh, I see. Of TikTok creators in order to get them to share their content to Instagram's Reel option instead. Instagram has made lucrative offers, according to the Wall Street Journal, to some of TikTok's most popular creators to use the new service Reels, according to people familiar with the matter. The potential payments for some would be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Can you imagine being a TikTok creator, and all of a sudden you get a message from Facebook saying, hey, can you use Instagram? We'll give you hundreds of thousands of dollars. That is an interesting thing to happen. Earlier in the month, Facebook confirmed that Reels would be coming to more regions in August, while the option is already available in Brazil, France, Germany, and India. So Reels are coming to more regions in August. Reels, which Instagram openly admits is based on TikTok, could provide a more stable home for TikTok influencers who may be concerned about a potential ban, as has already occurred in India. Oh my gosh. Hello, Esther Sass. How's it going? Esther Sass writes, hello in the chat. Why, hello. Indeed, following the removal of TikTok and all Chinese-owned apps in the Indian market, locally developed alternative video apps like Raposo and Chingari saw massive surges in downloads, while YouTube also welcomed a new wave of TikTok across its platform. Facebook will be hoping that the ongoing speculation around a potential TikTok ban in other regions will spook top creators enough to take them up on their offer, which in most cases would involve exclusive publishing direct to Reels instead, according to the Wall Street Journal. A popular teenage TikTok user with millions of followers said that he would likely join Instagram Reels after the company reached out earlier this month. He declined to discuss the details of the call, saying that the company wanted him to be discreet. Oh me, oh my. Facebook's additionally hoping to use these newly signed creators in a major campaign to announce the broader release of Reels next month. Really, it makes sense for top creators to consider Facebook's offer. I would agree with that. While TikTok has become a major cultural platform, it doesn't yet have a mature ecosystem for ensuring top creators get paid. It does have its creator marketplace, etc. Yes, so Vine was rough and went away, so that could be seen as a parallel. In response, TikTok has already released its $200 million creator fund, which we talked about previously, which will see it pay a range of top creators to try to keep them around. I am massively famous on TikTok, so this, of course, is a pressing issue for me. Concerns around data access by foreign nations should be expanded beyond the current China focus, according to Andrew Hutchinson. Should the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, be allowed to access the data of citizens from other countries, and what are the risks of allowing such? This is the core question at the heart of calls to ban rising video app TikTok, which has come under increased scrutiny in several regions over its ties to the Chinese regime. To be clear, TikTok's Chinese-owned parent company, ByteDance, is indeed beholden under China's cybersecurity laws to share its data with the Chinese Communist Party. If so requested, we don't know if such requests have been made in the past, but we do know that ByteDance has previously censored content and managed its platform in line with the Chinese Communist Party. It remains likely that the CCP, again, Chinese Communist Party, could request and receive data on TikTok users from around the world for whatever purposes it may have in mind. But what are those purposes really, and does that access really pose a threat? The answer to this is both unknowable and somewhat moot. According to Andrew, the threat of China, which has gradually pushed its borders through violent conflicts of late, Okay, so Andrew has strong feelings about this. This week, the CEOs of Facebook, Google, and Amazon will attend a House antitrust subcommittee in the U.S., which will examine the market dominance of these growing platforms and consider whether it's beneficial to allow the tech giants to keep getting bigger. The focus in this sense is more on facilitating market competition and ensuring that they don't use their power to restrict opposing development. Yet the hearing in some ways is also about what should be done more generally to limit the rising power of the tech giants. In many cases, nothing can be done. These are already some of the biggest companies in the world. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Okay, taxing issue. One of the bigger challenges governments have faced as the tech giants have rose to become multi-billion-dollar behemoths is in ensuring that they're also paying their fair share in regards to local taxes, which in the majority, they are not. Most of the tech giants find workarounds and loopholes to avoid paying tax in each region, which leads to frustration when local businesses struggling to compete against their expanding service offerings lose out because they do have to fulfill their local tax obligations. But if each platform was forced to operate within each nation, that would be different. That would mean that the Googles and Facebooks of the world could no longer utilize tax havens and legal technicalities to reduce their obligations, which would mean that each region could bring a greater share of local tax revenue. We get it. For example, in April, the Australian government proposed a new law which would essentially force Google and Facebook to share any revenue they generate as a result of news content that they use on their platforms with the relevant local publishers of such material. Okay. Jeez Louise. This is gnarly. These companies are huge. 5 key tools to improve the SEO potential of your content. All right, so we're writing blogs on your website. How do we improve the SEO potential, which is the rank ability? You have to create something that reads, looks, and sells well. But wait, as they say in infomercials, that's not all. According to Alay Borisovich, a huge part of web pages' success in the long term is also about which search queries the content ranks for and for how long, ensuring you get optimal traffic flows to your site. SEO is a whole other consideration. 4 essential things you need to cover for perfect SEO writing, according to Alay, are: pick the topics that attract a lot of clicks, discover the keywords needed for the search engine to rank you, write a piece of content that adheres to search engines' best practices, attract organic links by engaging with your audience, and refining your publishing process. There's a lot of elements to consider, but luckily, there are tools to assist with each aspect. Okay. Google Trends. Oh me, oh my. Who doesn't love Google Trends? All content creation starts with the question, what should I write about? Should we just play on Google Trends for a while? Google Trends. Google Trends. Who doesn't love some Google Trends? All right. What should we look up, chat, on Google Trends? Kim Kardashian is trending. Taylor Swift. Football. American football. World Cup. Let's look at Corona. Corona. Interest over time. March and waning. Okay. What else? Search term. What could we look for? SEO. I think we'll just go down over time. I'm thinking it's going, it's gone up in recent. Oh my goodness. Would you look at that? This is why you got to look at your Google Trends. But let's go past 5 years. Wow, SEO's back on the rise. Can you believe it? I knew about this. Dropping, but it's re-popular. It is popular yet again. Can we go all the way back, like all time? 2004 to present? Yeah. Look at that. SEO. It's getting some love. Let's look at search engine optimization. Same thing. Oh my goodness. Social media. Let's check out social media. Oh yeah. That is a clear indication of where the money's at. How about TikTok? That's just going to jump. That's going to jump in recent. Yep. Boom, TikTok. Do you think Facebook is going down at this point? Facebook is going. See, this is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. I am going to guess that we're going to see something similar. Twitter. No. Well, sort of, kind of. It's coming back up in recent years. What else is there? Snapchat. That's going to jump real quick. I would assume it has not. It's declining. I am surprised. Well, there you have it. Playing with Google Trends is fun. Who doesn't love playing with Google Trends? All right. So there's Google Trends. So what should you write about? Yes, you can write this, of course. Ooh, let's use business examples. Let's use get a quote. Get a quote. Oh, yep. Just rising. Insurance quote. Yeah. Steady Eddie. What else could we do? Car. Let's see. Personal injury. Personal injury as a general term. Oh, yeah. How about car crash lawyer? Less interest, but you guys get it. Google Trends. All right. Google Keyword Planner. If you've never used Google Keyword Planner, let me tell you, it's a lot of fun. We should have an episode entirely dedicated to Google Keyword Planner because you can just input a keyword and it'll tell you how many people are searching for it. And then you can do that by geography, and it's very, very useful for understanding who's looking for what. So you definitely need to understand Google Keyword Planner. It's just part of Google Ads. Website Auditor's Content Editor. I've never in my life, never have I ever heard of this one. Content Editor is, as the name suggests, a tool for creating and editing your online content. Oh, good. It's a word processor app with SEO features. So you get to create and edit web pages while having a wealth of custom SEO tips and tricks on hand. This is similar to Yoast. So I would argue that Yoast is better than this, but whatever. There you go. Yoast's real-time content analysis. If you have a WordPress website, you want this. You want Yoast because it'll tell you a list of SEO advice right near your writing. It's a cloud service, so you can write your page anywhere, and it's free. And last but not least, we have Buffer. As we're all painfully aware, your content's success, SEO success included, doesn't stop at the content, apparently. Both SEO and content marketing need the same slippery thing to be successful, the buzz. And while in content marketing, we're talking about likes, shares, and clicks, what the search engines crave are organic backlinks. Organically attracted backlinks are solid proof for any ranking algorithm that your pages are great, that people will enjoy them. This is very fluffy content. To get those precious organic links, you need people linking back to your content. Yes, we get it. To manage the buzz of your content, you'll need a tool like Buffer, both for coordinating the publishing process of your content cycle and for analyzing social media data for higher engagement levels. So basically, Buffer, if I understand correctly, is like a Hootsuite, which is to say that you can schedule posts and then you can see whether or not those posts did well. So there you have it. 5 glorious SEO tools, everything you've ever wanted in SEO tools ever, in the history of ever. How to use trending keywords from current events in content marketing. Using trending keywords from current events in content marketing requires sensitivity, but doing so correctly can provide significant SEO results. From Greg Schwartz with Search Engine Watch. Companies can rank for trending keywords by combining content marketing with current events. Yes, there are some specific do's and don'ts for creating the content in a tasteful manner. Yeah. Do's include questioning your motives, thinking of clients first, keeping content value driven, and given blah, 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 blah. So a national or global news story breaks. The new keywords start trending immediately. And the first thing you think is, oh, I can use this. Then you may not have the best motives for adding the current content to your content marketing. Stopping to question your motives is the first step to harnessing the power of trending keywords without making a marketing blunder. Yeah, so, I mean, for example, Black Lives Matter was trending, and broaching that topic as a business is obviously tricky. There's a million things that can go right and a million things that can go wrong if you try to do that. Ranking for trending keywords shouldn't be just about good SEO. Your keyword usage serves as a connection between what is important to both a brand and its consumers. When the great toilet paper shortage of 2020 occurred, bath tissue companies could have easily changed their marketing to fuel the need and push profits even more. But brands like Cottonelle took the exact opposite approach with their Share a Square social media campaign and partnership with United Way. Content marketing should always be motivated first and foremost by your business values, not your bottom line. So don't pretend nothing is going on. Yeah, I don't know. I think by and large, most companies do pretend that nothing is going on and they're just fine. But according to this article, some companies read the news and move right along with business as usual. That's okay if you don't have the right motives or anything significant to add value to the audience. I mean, that's the problem, right? Is do you really want to be overtly political in your content as a local plumber? I would say no. If you're a magazine, then obviously. But for most local businesses, I don't know. I mean, do you really need to weigh in on trending topics? I would argue you do not. I would also argue that there's a good chance you're going to ostracize half of the population that could potentially buy from you if you say anything at all. Any good company already has their customers at the center of the content marketing strategy. Now more than ever, businesses need to refocus their marketing and make sure that they are putting their customers' needs first. Oh my gosh. Let me put it to you this way. So here's some good content marketing. Las Vegas orthodontics. Okay. So there is, I should do orthodontists. Orthodontists. There is a local orthodontist named, what is it? Truman? There we go. Truman Orthodontics. That's what I'm looking for. Ask me how I know this. Thank you to whoever hit the like button. Much love, much thank you. So their blog is really interesting. All they do, and perhaps you can consider this weird, is they take pictures of license plates. They put the name over it so you can't see what the license plate is. But basically, if you're parked out there, they give you a chance to like win something. You can win like, I don't know what exactly it is. I thought it was braces. I gave this speech at Roseman University the other day, and some guy interned over there, and he's like, no, it's like expensive Bluetooth headphones and stuff. So they're just going out here and taking pictures of people's cars. Yep. And yeah, to like win prizes. So this is like super customer centric. And then here's the goose that lays the golden egg is you've got these people actually commenting about their car. So getting people to comment on a blog is like pulling teeth. It's very hard. And so these folks have been doing this for a long time. So you go back to June, same stuff. They used to do like typical content. Like if you go back to like October of 2010, you've got, here you go, like cause marketing stuff. Help us create a world with less breast cancer. Braces friendly holiday recipes. You know what I mean? They used to do the normal stuff. But then they just decided one day, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. Here's your, look at this. Creamy garlic mashed potatoes. Apple spice muffins. This is the normal blog content. See how many comments? 0. No comments, no love. Why? Because people don't care. Because this is one of 72 million braces friendly holiday recipes. Blogs. But was your car spotted? Can you win something? People want in on that. April cars are here. Make sure to check out all the cars this month. Please claim your car to be put into a drawing this month. You know what? I don't think, nope, there's not one sentence on this little mini blog here that doesn't have at least one exclamation point. Esther Sass writes, I like it. I was just thinking, how does a franchise make itself stand out? Yeah, you could just follow this model. This is working for them. Give away something. If you're parked here, you take a picture. You obviously need to cover up the license plate. And then you give stuff away. So when people are physically there. Now, obviously, it's pandemic time. So, well, apparently it doesn't seem to matter because they're still doing June. So anyway, there you go. There's your idea from Truman Orthodontics. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, we're going to wrap up with 9 mistakes to avoid when contacting websites for backlinks. Here's the problem. Contacting websites for backlinks is I don't know. It's just such a spammy tactic. People keep doing it, but okay, I will just say this. At the end of the day, if you have friends that'd be willing to give you a backlink from their site, this is the goal. I mean, do you really want to be sending emails to people being like, publish my content on your website? So here's what I would do. Look at this. Don't haggle over the price. Ugh, paying for this stuff. Don't create over promotional content. Don't ignore bloggers' criteria. Blah. Blah. Ugh. So you're supposed to email these people and beg them or pay them to get links back to the website. I don't like it. I've never liked it. I think it's more important to create YouTube videos that are strong, to create better social media and not just hound bloggers for an attempt. I mean, if you have a budget for backlinks, I guess maybe this might make some sense. But by and large, I think contacting websites to try to get a backlink from them is ridiculous. I think every chance you get with the people in your life where they might be willing to link back to your site is a much better way of going about it through actual relationships with human beings. These are my thoughts on the matter. So today, Twitter updating hate speech policy. We get it. The policing continues. Facebook is trying to pull people out of TikTok. That makes sense. TikTok, pretty crazy right now. I don't know if they're going to stick around forever. We don't know if they're going to be like Vine. or if they're going to be like Twitter. Who knows if they're going to disappear or stay strong for quite a while. Concerns around data access by foreign nations. Okay, we get it. TikTok is doing things like copying the information on the clipboard, and it can go directly to governments. So there you have it. These 5 tools are pretty good. Google Trends is legit. You should definitely check out Google Keyword Planner if you want to understand how many people are searching for a given keyword. We use it all the time. And then Yoast is great. If you have a WordPress website, it'll tell you what to write in regards to SEO if you're writing blogs. And Buffer will tell you how you're doing on social media and help you send out social media in an appropriate timeline, i.e. social media calendar. So do we really want to use trending keywords from current events? It depends on your business. I would argue that for most businesses, no, you don't really need to do that. There's really no point. But every now and then there might be something else trending that you want to hop on. For example, coronavirus, every single person, every single business made coronavirus content. That just makes sense, doesn't it? So that's a trending topic. And then do we really want to reach out to people for backlinks? Kind of. I mean, I guess if you're a mid-sized business, it might make sense to have like $1,000 a month, $500 a month backlink budget. But if you're a typical small business, I would argue that this is not something to tackle, that you should instead be focused on your Google My Business profile. Tons of photos there, consistent content through the form of video, YouTube, streaming, etc. So much Wednesday. So much thank you for swinging on by. Much appreciated. I'm going to go prep for my meeting I've got in just a few moments. So thanks so much, everybody. We will see you tomorrow. Who doesn't love an outro?